Hey guys, what up? It's Jujutsu6, and it's finally the moment you've been waiting for, if you were even excited for this video, which I hope you were. My concert review of Soulfest 2012, and as you know, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I went yesterday, which was August 3rd, on a Friday, and I saw a lot of cool bands there, and the experience was just awesome. It's definitely different than Warped Tour. I watch all the Warped Tour pit blogs, yet I haven't gone to Warped Tour, but Warped Tour is pretty chaotic. This was kind of like Warped Tour, but like a tad bit more mellow, because it's more like Christian bands and stuff, and you focus on more of a different outlook on things. If you watch the whole thing of this video, I appreciate it. And, yeah. So we got there around, like, 11:30, and the place opens up at, like, 9, but none of the bands really start until 12. So, the place is humongous. Like, the whole place where this Soulfest is at this Gunstock Mountain Resort in New Hampshire, which technically is in Guilford, New Hampshire. And there's ski lifts, but obviously there's no snow. But you can go up and down those. They had zip lines, but you had to pay like a lot of money just to go on it. They had a skate park there. I skateboard personally, but I didn't bring my skateboard just because I thought it would get stolen or wrecked or something, so I didn't trust him. The first band me and my friend saw was Pawn for Kings, they're called. They're a really cool band that you really wouldn't expect what to hear from these guys. There are 3 guys in the band, and I've never heard of them before. They're not really well known, and they haven't really come out with an actual CD yet, but they've written about like 7 songs, and they're really good. They sound really bluesy, like classic rock kind of music. They seem like they try to sound a little bit like grunge too. Influences they really like is like Led Zeppelin, stuff like that. But they're kind of like grunge blues rock, if that makes any sense. There's only 3 guys in the band, a bassist, a guitarist, and a drummer. And I guess they're all brothers or something. And it was cool because they were like switching off instruments. But like the lead singer would still sing, but he would just change to like bass guitar or something, or guitar. And then the other guys would switch to like guitar, drums, or bass. But they were really good, and they also did a cover of Personal Jesus by Marilyn Manson, which I kind of thought was weird, because like it's a Christian festival. Marilyn Manson's like a big non-religious person. So it was bizarre that they played that song, but they did it really well. I do give them credit for it. They played a song that they do called Money Flows. I can't remember the rest of their songs. But they played about 4 songs on this stage called Inside Out Stage. And it's a really cool stage where most of the alternative hard rock metalish bands play. And it's a really awesome stage. It's way away from all the other stages. So it's kind of just like out there, and it's a pretty long walk to get there, but it really was worth listening to this band. I'll link down below their Facebook page, and please check out their songs on their Facebook page that they have, and like them on Twitter and stuff, because they have Twitter and MySpace and all that. But they were really good, so check down below in the description for Pawns for Kings Facebook if you're really into like that bluesy rock type music. So yeah, and then the next band we saw was Silverside. This band's more like hard rock, hardcore. Maybe more hardcore than hard rock, really. It's an all-girls band except the bass player, who's a guy, obviously. The lead singer, I think she wasn't that good, and no offense to her, And then she did scream occasionally, and her screams were actually better than her singing. Her voice just sounded really like a cigarette smoking voice. I know that's kind of mean, but I don't know, she just didn't sound that good. But the girl drummer, apparently she's from Russia, and she was sick. She did a drum solo. She was awesome. And then they had a girl guitarist, and she was really good. There were a lot of energy. Seeing them live, it was really fun, and they were just really energetic, except I didn't like that girl singing. But hey, if you like bands like that, then check them out. I guess they're called Silverside, Silversydee. Yeah, that's how you spell it. And they were alright. And then after them, me and my friend saw, who did we see? Oh, Fireflight. I've mentioned them before. This was a band that I wanted to see. It has a girl lead vocalist. It's a hard rockish band. They were insane. They were so good. The lead singer's voice is outstanding live, better than it is on their albums. It's just great. It really made me want to pick up all their stuff. It just, so powerful. And it was really cool because she read a Bible verse, and in the Bible verse has the title of one of their songs, which is called For Those Who Wait. I can't remember the exact Bible verse, and then right after she said the Bible verse, she sang the song. And it was just awesome because that was actually the first song I ever heard by the band. So it was really epic, and we were like really in front, and me and my friend were like headbanging to them and waving our hands up. We were like really rocking out. So it was fun. Then the next band we saw was Family Force 5, duh. My cousin's band, Derek Mount, if you don't know them. They're like techno-ish, alternative-ish, kind of hardcore-ish. They're like a mixture of different genres into one. But they were insane. They put on the best show ever. Their show was the best out of all the bands I saw there. Mostly because they're known for a really high energy performance, and they really gave it that. The lead singer was in this big giant ball thing, rolling around in it, and the crowd was like moving him around in this giant ball, and it was just so sick. And then he got out of that and he was doing his stuff. They played Country Gentlemen, they played Love Addicts, they played Fever, Zombie, Cray Button, I think, Wobble, Dance or Die. Those are the only ones I can really remember. Yeah. But they were insane. They were seriously amazing. And then after them, me and my friend went to go see the end of, saw 2 of their songs, Project 86. They're like a metalish, kind of like punk metal. It's like a mix of those. They're really good, and they were one of the bands that I wanted to see there too. But unfortunately, Family Force 5 was playing longer, so we only saw like 2 songs by them, but they were seriously amazing. We were like right in the front of the stage, pretty much where the pits were, and one kid was crowd surfing, only one kid, and it was weird because we were like carrying this kid. So it's like I've never done that before. I've never gotten real up close to a stage or anything and really done that and moshed, but it was super fun doing that, even if it was only 2 songs, which I can't remember by Project 86. But I'll post their Facebook page down below so you guys can check them out on Facebook. Then last but not least, the last band we saw there was Brian Head Welsh's band Love and Death. They were awesome. We only saw 2 songs because my friend got hurt in the pit. Somebody, like, I don't know, she like tripped over a rock or something and totally messed up her leg. So we had to leave, but we only caught 2 songs by them, which were Paralyzed and Chemicals, which is with his band Love and Death, so we didn't really get to hear any of his solo music, but he was still phenomenal. He had so much energy. They have, like, I don't know how to explain it. they were really different, and they kind of put on like a creepy-ish feel with all the fog and stuff, but they were just insane. They were seriously great. They were probably my second favorite performance there, watching them. It was just amazing, and Brian Head Welsh did write most of the guitar in Korn, like they're more 90s music, so it was awesome seeing him play. I'll also show you guys the merchandise I got. So the first thing I got was, we went to the Family Force 5 merch booth, and I got this shirt that says, "Hold up, wait a minute, put a little love in it," and it's a Family Force 5 shirt, and they're the lyrics to their song Love Addict. So I thought the shirt was awesome, so I thought it was pretty sick to get. So I got that. The next thing I got, well, this isn't really in any order, but I met actually everybody from Love and Death, like including Brian Head Welsh, and I had them sign this poster that I bought. So if you can see that, it was awesome, and it was just so cool meeting him. They were all really nice, but they were kind of creepy too. It was weird just seeing them up close. I don't know. Also, I got a Love and Death wristband, and it's pretty cool. I got temporary tattoos from Gordon College, which is a Christian college in Massachusetts. So they had temporary tats giving away. This band called Kuros gave us this flyer that told them to check them out tomorrow, which is today, at the Inside Out stage. But unfortunately, we couldn't go because my parents didn't want to stay for 2 days. Even though we could, because my cousin actually hooked us up with multi-day access passes, so we actually could have gone every single day of Soulfest, but we didn't because we had no idea that he was actually giving us a free ticket too. We thought he was just giving us this, which is the artist catering. And artist catering means that you can eat lunch and dinner with all the bands, and you don't have to pay for anything, and you can get as much food as you want. So it was really awesome. We saved a whole lot of money just for using this, because I wasn't. But we could have gone for today's, which was Saturday's, because Saturday is the last day of Soulfest, but we didn't. I was really bummed out. But yeah. And then we got a free sticker from this band called, this company called Monkier Guitars. I guess they're just like a guitar brand. I've never ever heard of them before, but they were giving those out. And then I bought Fireflight picks. So see, boom. And then I bought another. And these were like $1. So I was like, oh cool. You know, like I want to get something by them. And then I also met the people of not Family Force 5. I met the people of Fireflight and had them sign my Soulfest program thing, and it has like a bunch of stuff. Here's the, let's try to find it. Here's the schedule. They had the schedule of Friday. Well, they had the schedule of every band that was playing, but I had them sign this, and I met Fireflight, and they were really nice. Of course, I met everybody in Family Force 5, and I bought their newest EP, and here they signed the CD. I don't know, it's hard to see their signatures because they're like on black because of this, but they signed it, and it was really awesome meeting my cousin for the first time because I've never met him before, and it was just sweet just meeting him. Here's like a pamphlet thing for like a mountain challenge thing, I don't know. And here they gave us a printout map of the whole place. So, and then I also bought CDs there at the Morning Star tent, which is a Christian record store that I actually buy my CDs at because they're from Rhode Island. I bought To Speak of Wolves' newest album, Find Your Worth, Come Home, and I've listened to most of the songs on this, and it's really good, so I'm really glad I bought this. $10, so. And then of course, Phone Calls from Home is a band that played today. I'm bummed that I didn't get to see them, but I met everybody in the band, and I bought the CD that I've always wanted to buy by them, because I stopped by their merch table, and I was so happy that they had it, because this is my favorite CD by them. It's called Live Love, and it's really good. And 2 people in the band signed it. I don't know if you can see their signatures, but they're right here. I don't know why everybody else in the band didn't sign it, because there was 2 people that are standing up while I was buying this from the band, and they were like, oh yeah, we'll sign it, and then the other 2 guys were just sitting there, and it's like, okay, don't sign it, whatever. But that's all the stuff I got. So I got, you know, CDs, I got Family Force 5's EP, a shirt, you know, poster, and, you know, I met Brian Head Welsh, I met Firefly, I met Family Force 5, so it was really sweet. And I also stopped and talked to the dudes from Pawn for Kings, but I never got their signatures, which sucked. My friend actually got a free shirt by them and had them sign it, but it was really fun. Everybody was just so happy there and really chill. Nothing really went wrong, except some of the times in the programs weren't right with the stuff that the stage people were doing. So that was the only problem I really had. That kind of annoyed me. And certain bands that said that they were going to be on the list didn't come. Like Rocky Loves Emily never came. And I guess they left like a Facebook announcement saying that they weren't going to come due to other tours. So that really sucked. But overall, I really had a fun time. I'm going to link down below the Facebook page for Pawn for the Kings. I'll link down below a Firefly song, a Family Force 5 song, a Project 86 song, and maybe a Brian Head Welsh song, and you guys should check it out. Overall, I had a blast with me and my friend. We were really up front and in the pits, really having a good time. So I hope you enjoyed this concert review, guys, and see you.